Hey, are you a solopreneur that thinks they're ready to hire a team? Well, if so, keep listening. I'm going to share a couple of tips with you to help you decide if you are really ready. My name is Tanya Harrison. I am CEO and founder of Signal Partners, and also I am the creator of Savvy Operations Society, which is a operations membership. I help my clients implement what I refer to as the 4T's of operational excellence, which is technology, techniques, tactics, and team. All right, so are you really ready? I just have a couple of tips, won't keep you long, that I want you to really think about before you actually make your first hire. So the first thing I want you to do is think about how organized are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how organized are you? It's one thing to be unorganized when you are in business for yourself and you're the only one in there. But when you hire a team, even if it's one other person, if you are extremely unorganized, this could wreak havoc on that one team member. Imagine this. You have something that needs to get to a client and you need their assistant, and you wait until the last minute to get it to them, which means now they have to turn around and try and get it to you as soon as possible. Well, that can wreak havoc on an employee, right? If you're constantly doing that. And also if you are, or especially if it is a contractor that has other clients. So you want to make sure that you start to get organized and implement some structure in you in terms of how you do business and how you do things. The second thing is you want to think about, do you have any control issues? Do you have an issue with letting things go? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to hire someone in order to micromanage them. It kind of defeats the purpose, right? If I'm going to be following up with you every 5 minutes. So you definitely want to understand your personality. Are you that type of person that doesn't like to let go? You know what I mean? And if you are, what does it take for you to become comfortable with someone that you feel like, okay, I can really give this to them and then I can back off a little? Because you never should totally go away. But you do need to back off at some point. What does it take in order to get you to that point? And if you can identify those things, then you need to lay them out so that you are really clear with your new team member on what your expectations are, and then how your process is going to work. So they know that this micromanaging or you being there is not going to be consistently. You have some key things that you're looking for, and when you see that in them, then you are willing to back off, right? And it needs to be true. At some point, you need to back off or you're defeating the purpose. The other thing is, how many hours do you need someone? One of the things that I find or I see that a lot of us do as solopreneurs, we think that we have all of this work that needs to be done. And it is going to take somebody 20 hours a week. And we hire them and we tell them that we're going to need them for about 20 hours a week. So they rearrange their schedule in their life to accommodate that. And then we find that we only need them for 5 hours a week. So there's a couple of things that you can do to mitigate this risk, right? The first thing is document everything that you want them to do. Come up with a list. These are all the tasks that I want them to work on. As you're going through this process, I track my tasks in a project management system. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to track how much time I spend on tasks. So if I have a task that I have categorized as admin, I can track how much time I'm spending on that task, and I can add it up at the end of the week or at the end of the month. Now, it doesn't mean that if it took you, 20 hours to do admin tasks this month, that it's going to take that person that amount of time. But it does give you an idea of how many hours you may need to have somebody available for administrative tasks or whatever those tasks are. All right. So that would be the third thing that I would recommend, right? Making sure that you truly understand how long or how many hours you need them in the business, and specifically what tasks you want them to accomplish. The other thing is take note of where your business is now. Think about where you want to be when you hire a teammate. And what I mean by this is, okay, it could be something as simple as right now I'm to the point where I'm not overbooked or anything like that. I could handle the number of clients that I have. However, if I had more time, I can go out and I could bring on more clients, right? Because now I can direct my focus. Well, think about where you are now, how many clients you have now, and at the end of, say, 90 days, be able to track what you've been able to do or able to accomplish now that you have this new team member on. You always want to be able to justify why you brought on a new team member, right? So yeah, you should feel good where you're not as stressed. You don't have to work any more hours and things like that. But it should also have a positive impact on your bottom line. So you're freeing up people, you're freeing up time to do certain things. Where does that take your business? You should be able to track something, even if it's not in dollars and cents. You may be able to track the quality that you provide to your clients, right? So maybe you do the NPS score, or some type of survey that you send out, and you can see how your customer experience is growing and improving. So, you may got a rating of 3 and now you get a rating of 5, something like that. There should be something that you should be able to track to say, yeah, I made the right decision. I'm moving in the right direction. And here are the benefits that not just me, not just the benefits that I've received, but that my organization, my business has received. Okay. So those are just a couple of quick tips to help you think about, are you really ready to make your first hire? And if you are, I wish you all of the best. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.